And there is actually a gap in here that price is traded to. So what you'd want to see from this gap right here is to form a type 2 intermediate term low. So you get a swing low form that fully fills this imbalance. And then in theory, if we are truly bullish, we will see that willingness to go higher without breaking this low.
All right.
This could also be a target. And then of this range in here, got the buy side room first, then sell side. Looks like we could get a market maker buy model fractal to this high. I'll just remove this for some clarity. One thing that is not favourable is these nice equal lows resting here. If we got into a trade on this leg right here for the buys, it would have to be showing us that willingness to rip higher. We wouldn't want it to be lagging around or struggling to make decisions on where it's heading to, like in here for example. If it was doing that once we got in a trade, more than likely we'd collapse it. See how price interacts here, and remember this low as well, this type 2 intermediate term low now. Did you have a nice little chill session, Evan?
Yeah, mate, I done a bit on the bike.
Oh yeah, what, like a Peloton?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Good
And
shit,
then-
mate, good shit.
I didn't realise, and then some guy called me in the car, his car I was doing tomorrow in the car. He was like, can we do it on Monday because the rain's bad tomorrow? I was like, yes, fine.
Yeah,
But he called me, I was
it's
fucking...
probably worked out better, hasn't it?
Yeah, literally, mate, I was fucked. I was out of breath and everything. I was and he was like, I was like, can you send me over some photos of the inside and outside, please? Because I'm limited on space, and if I don't need to bring something, I won't bring something like a wet vac or that. So I can, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you can get your kit sorted properly.
Yeah, and he was like, why is that? I was like, does it make a difference? I was like, yeah, well, it kind of does. Because I need to know. And he was like, well, tell me what you need to do. And he was like, oh, yeah, whatever we'll need doing. So I was like, all right, cool, I'll bring him then. It's not hard to take a photo, is it? Of outside and inside. He's a fucking idiot.
Some people are just fucking awkward, mate.
And he's,
Don't want to make life easy for you.
no, literally. And he was like, my wife's car's there as well, and my dad's car. And if you do a good job on them, I'll get you them. I was like, all right, cheers, mate.
Sweet.
And he was like, my wife doesn't let anyone touch her car.
Don't
That's
you
like
worry,
cheers.
mate, I'll touch it. Right, so
touch your wife.
with the 2-time interval, sorry mate to cut you off,
Go on,
with
no.
the 2-time interval thing, so this candle would be the third candle in the formation, this would be the first time interval, so we'd want to see this one with a willingness to go higher. Yeah, carry on what you're saying, mate.
But yeah, I was just one of them, innit, mate? I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
What's his problem? Like, it's like you either get. Oh. Izzy's brought a doggy, yeah, and when the cats try and go in, like, he barks at them and then they fucking run off. Like, it's their house, not yours, you cunt.
Gang wars in the animal world.
Mate, and then my cat's like putting up with it, like running away, like, give him a smack.
Did that close over? No, I think that closing price. So look up here at this closing price. This closing price right here is 265.25. This high of this candle, 265.25. Yeah, so this would not be an immediate rebound because this candle didn't close over this high. It is showing a bit of a willingness to go higher though, but not explosively, which we want in our trades.
No, that's it. I've got that tight to low marked out.
Yeah, that could be like if we saw a run below that, we'd want to see just like a wick, leave this gap, ideally the whole upper portion of it unfilled. So maybe if it does wick down here and dig into this breakaway gap, we'd want to see it leave that 50% untouched, so that 241.25 level, just leave that be, and that would be nice. Ideally it leaves that low intact, but with the way that it's lagging around, you have to account for it doing that run below.
Hello.
You're right, mate. So
Yeah.
like here, Evan, I'm just looking at the body, not the wicks as well. Look at all these candle bodies that are within this body.
Okay, yeah. So
Nothing's
Could
Could
nothing's
you say that? Which ones?
these candle bodies are all closing within this candle's range of the body.
Oh, got it.
So we're anticipating this to support higher prices into these targets up here. So we want to see how prices reacting with that mean threshold. So now, once we spent this much time around the mean threshold, if we break higher, we'd want to see a breakaway gap and a golden arrow. So that would be ideal, like a little tiny gap here, like this. And then a close above this high.
The higher the one that makes the gap.
Yeah, exactly. This for the immediate rebalance, it's a 3 candle formation. So instead of having an FVG like this candle's high and this candle's low touch together.
feels so weird trading PM session. Usually I'm in a bath by now, Aaron, chilling out.
You're having a bath.
Yeah, mate. You know I'm like a little old man.
Yeah, you are. It's cute. So that candle didn't close above here, so it was impossible to form a immediate rebalance. So what we'd want to see now is this tiny little gap left unfilled. For a trade idea, this would be the stop loss, and if you wanted a safer stop loss, the high of this breakaway gap. So we could, I'll just get the potential trade set up, ready, and I'll activate it if we get a good close.
Oh, look at that.
So my risk will be $350 and my gain will be up here at this high for 1,000. So it's roughly about a 1 to 3, bit less than a 1 to 3. So 2, 1. Executing that. Hopefully now in this minute we get a tap. Okay, we're executing. So now we want to see these 2 time intervals give us that willingness to go higher. Potential points of inflection where price may slow down or struggle to break this high here. You want to see these 2 time intervals really start to rip higher. That would be great. That would be really, really nice. just going to drop my fib tool on here just so we can see a bit better. Again, think breakaway gap logic. We want to see this volume imbalance just left alone, so no wicks, no nothing. That would be ideal for our idea. So just, I think we've just about tapped that. I think that's a bit off. Yeah, we've just literally just tapped that 25% level. So I'm just going to roll my stop up slightly, and it's just going to sit below. You remember where I had that 50% of this candle, this black candle? It's just going to sit underneath that. It's only a slight roll. It's just going to sit below that.
Oh, hopefully we don't touch that volume imbalance.
It's just got the tap.
Literally, Wicks doing the damage, innit?
We just want to see, yeah, we just want to see a nice expansion away from it, at least closing above it. That would be ideal for right now. Again, this would be a counter trend trade, so we may get to this point and we may be cutting the trade if I just check the high time frame. Yeah, so 15-minute looks decent, 30-minute okay, 1 hour not so great. We've got 30-minute close left. That's a nice close. See how it's closed way above that volume imbalance. That's nice.
Yeah, looking good.
Are you in this Oasis?
Oh no, I'm not.
He
I'm not in the
trades.
trade, but
He trades options, so I don't.
Oh
think he's,
yeah. You should get an FTMO or something and trade with us.
well, you know, I really want to I like this skill. I really want to learn this skill. But
Yeah.
even if you're trading NQ, I can trade SPY because, you know, SPY is gets dragged around by NQ. You know.
Yeah.
I could just trade NQ also. So
yeah, that could be a possibility.
so if I get really good with this, I'm pretty interested about seeing if I can just trade off of the options charts only.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know if I can do that, but I have to get good at this first. But once I do, I'm gonna see if the charts play out in the same way, which I'm guessing they do.
Yeah, you'd like to think so, but again, I've not got any experience with options in the sense of trading NQ and ES. I traded options on specific companies, and that was probably about 5 years ago now, when I was about 17, 18. So that's been a long time since then. Right now, I'm just looking at this candle CE right now as the highest high, and this failing to break it. We want to see a close above, ideally.
Last candle was a little tricky because it was still green.
Yeah, it's
It's a lot of wick, but still positive.
yeah, it's looking like one of those trades where it may take a bit of time around this CE right now. Ideally it doesn't. Again, now look at this volume imbalance. We want to see that same breakaway gap logic where it doesn't trade to it, but with the way that it's respecting these with the bodies right now, my inclination would be that it does trade down to that volume imbalance. We want to see this one stay intact as well. Would be nice just for that rip higher. That would be ideal.
Get a juicy move here. Send it.
We just need to want to see that expansion up really into this level. That would be nice.
You know, like SPY on the hourly looks nice here. I mean, hourly close is going to be just like in very traditional senses. It came down, there's a gap up, came down, touched the 20 MA,
Yeah.
and then it kind of went down below the 20, filled the gap, and now it's making it basically a hammer over the 20. So that doesn't look half bad.
Yeah, we just want to see this immediate rebalance reaction now. That's not a nice candle.
Unless it hammers, right?
Yeah, we want to see it close above this high in specific. So the 1 minute 148 candle. It would be great in the next 10, 9, 8 for it to just wick up and give us that close above here. That would be great. At least as a minimum close above here. That would be nice to see. Slight gap up here as well, which is good for our idea because we can't then have a bearish immediate rebalance because the candle's body's opened above this candle's low. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
If you do have any questions about what I'm saying, don't feel shy to ask. Because I
I'm
understand.
just riding the wave.
Yeah, I understand it is pretty complicated stuff.
Yeah, listening and trying to take it all in. So.
Just want to
How
see.
long you been? Sorry, Aaron.
Go on, mate. No, go ahead, mate. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna ask him how long Oasis been trading for.
Oh, I've been trading for a while, man, but a few years, but haven't really been able to get my hands around partially risk management, but also you know, with options, getting the timing right is so important along with the direction. So
Let's see
fair play.
this get disrespected. Bearish immediate rebalance and then close back above that old gap there. I'll remove this, but we're looking at 50% of this 1:46 PM candle. Would be really nice to see. Hopefully we disrespect this volume imbalance against the upside. Semi-decent close, but again it didn't close outside of this, so just be wary of it. Again, we've already reduced some risk after reaching this point. We just need to wait to see what price illustrates to us.
this is the minute chart. Maybe the 15-minute chart just made a little SMT there, right?
Yeah, potentially. Once
15 seconds.
after this bullish close, I would anticipate at least a run up into here. That would be nice to see. We've got 6 minutes left on the 15-minute candle, and then hopefully we'll get a 15-minute breakaway gap in here.
Oh, we just had a 5-minute golden hour. It's the first interval.
Oh, on here, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that gap doesn't get touched.
Yeah, nice. We'll see. Like I said, it's just between this wick and this wick's 50% right now. It's weird how you get that you get that feeling from price, like as soon as I seen these three candles struggle to close above this 50%, then you start to see that. Nice. Now what we'd be looking at Oasis would be a close above this rejection block. Have you heard of rejection blocks before?
Yeah, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't totally get them.
Yeah, so rejection blocks are like, imagine it like if you removed all the wicks. So if we had a swing point, for example, down here, this lowest open and close, so this candle's closing price and this candle's open, the lowest one out of those two would be the rejection block. Same for if I just show you on here, settings, chart settings, symbol, and I remove the wicks. You can see this point right here is a rejection block.
Okay.
So that, as we're seeing here, we want to see that propulsion through it, essentially.
Got it. Kind of cool. I didn't know you could take wicks off like that.
Yeah, it's a nice little trick. Again, want to see this gap here left completely untraded too. Ideally it'll close above this candle's high, so it would actually be to this candle's low right now. And then we want to see this get reached so we can roll our stop a little bit more. That would be nice. I'll just clean up the chart a little bit. I'll remove. So price coming back down, we want to see it respect that rejection block Oasis. So if it does wick into this, we'd want to see it close back above that rejection block.
Okay.
Hello?
You're right, mate.
Yeah, I'm all good.
So I was just teaching Oasis a bit about rejection blocks, like here, how we've broke through it with an FVG. I said if we tap it, we just want to see that close back away from it and wick away from it at that point. And then hopefully we'll get this breakaway gap formation. Which would be nice to see. That could be a small partial, Evan.
Okay. Otherwise, I'm already in with 2 positions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Go for it, mate.
I got on the first immediate rebalance at 133, and then I got into the same position as you.
133. Oh, this one here.
Yeah.
Good shit, mate. Good shit. So that's not nice right now. Again, but that's why we mark out these highs as type 2 intermediate term highs, so that's a more chance of a rejection from there. So back down, no breakaway gap as of yet. So what I would want to see now is a rush above this candle's low right here. Let me just scooch this across a bit. Oh, bastard. There you go. No comprende.
That little volume imbalance there that it's touching right now.
Yep.
Just on the 5-minute for SPY, that's the 200 moving average.
Right, okay.
Just
Is that good?
interesting. Well, it's one of the firmest supports usually. It's like
So what I'm looking at
your
right
case
now
over, your
is
case
this
under.
50% of this wick, just to show you visually. That's what I'm looking to be respected, ideally.
Which way?
This wick here, so the 146 hour.
Fucking tight that.
And then all of these levels on the way down we want to see inversed. This can be deleted, this rejection block will stay.
Why are you keeping the rejection block when there's another one higher, like it looks like that?
Because this rejection block right here, if you notice just here, this would be a fair value gap. Yeah, we closed above this this fair value gap. That's good now.
Yes.
Now we want to see it close above this rejection block, then this rejection block here. So as you can see right now, that rejection block exactly there, it's just showing that resistance likes qualities right now. Don't forget this high. Let's see it run above that into these areas. Would love to see a little breakaway gap in here from whatever low this candle forms, and then left untraded too. Ideally this will close bullish. See how this rejection block is the one that's currently, it'd be nice if this candle can just expand from here and leave a majority of this unfilled. Just looks like it wants to revisit this volume imbalance. We want to see those respecting price now. So we've done a buy side run, now a sell side run below this low, buy side run above this high. Now I'd want to see that willingness to go higher within an ideal amount of time. Let's say by this time here, 10 past 2, we'd like to see that willingness to get higher. And that is because that is a macro time from 1:50 to 10 past 2. And then the next macro time would be 2:50 here.
So are you looking to get out by 10 past?
I'm just giving myself that time element where I know this is the end of the macro, so I want to see the macro start to deliver in my favour.
Okay.
Although it has been showing that, but we've had some stagnation. But we've already got our stop loss has been reduced by what, 50%, and I've already taken a partial on my FTMO account, so we're looking pretty decent. Although it's not looking the most mental trade in the world, these are the bread and butter ones where we just have to manage it. Again, want to see this rejection block get closed through like that, nice. And then ideally again we'll see a small little breakaway gap, but it could be an immediate rebalance. So hopefully we get a little breakaway gap here. And then what I would like to see again is that close. I'll actually draw it as a box so you can see where I want it to close in and to and through. That's what Michael would say, to and through.
Right.
So we'd want it to close through. I'll make it a different colour. Any requests?
Green. No, blue.
Blue.
Blue is
There
good,
you go, mate. There you go, mate. So ideally, as much as we can close through this blue box right here, that would be nice.
Is that just because it's a rejection block?
Yeah, that is the rejection block, exactly. So that has been completely filled now, that gap. So we want to see a type 2 intermediate swing low form. So if you want to get really technical and understand rejection blocks a lot, similar to like FEGs and everything, you can drop your quadrants on it. The more of those quadrants it can close through, so if it closes through that upper quadrant, that's great. If it closes below the CE, because we're bullish, that would be unfavourable.
Okay.
So if you want to get really technical with them, you can do, but again, it's a lot of things people really don't see too much value in, although these are the little nuances that once you start to learn them, you fall in love with them, because they really do give you insight into the strength of price. Like right here, I like we've closed above this rejection block. I just want to see a close through this rejection block now. Nice.
Woo! Here it goes.
Just want to see it. I just want to see
Go
it.
on, Aaron.
Fireworks.
Just want to see it making some ground now. Just want to see it reach up into here, and that means we can roll our stop again. See, like this rejection block currently holding price.
And it's just flirting with like the 50% of my trade management to put
Yeah.
my stop loss 50%.
Yeah. I want to see this low stay intact now. It can run below it, but if it does, we want to see it close back above it. And remember, this is part of a range, so this range low could be a target. Although we wouldn't want to see it, it doesn't mean the trade's invalid. This shallow run here, below here. It's a nice close. Now, ideally,
50%.
what we would see, well done, mate, well fucking done. This wick here, want to see that support price higher, this 50%. I'm not going to keep that on there because it's a bit messy, but just have that in the back of your mind.
Okay.
Mhm.
You just quickly check
Whoa.
ES as well. Yeah, so ES is struggling more, which is nice to see. For means we're on the right side of the trade. On which market to trade that is. You see that lower portion of that rejection block. We want to see that support price.
We'll go and touch with 50%. 50 level. Rolled my stop up 50 now.
Yep. Once we get to here, I'll do another little stop roll.
So the first position.
see this candle high, respect price. I'll remove some of these right now so it's a bit clearer.
Oh, that fucking dog doing my nutting. Oh, you know that little yappy dogs, man. It's one of them.
Oh, a little chihuahua.
Fucking no, Yorkshire Terrier, mate.
Oh
Fucking
god. I mean, it's better than a chihuahua. They're proper yappy.
yeah, they'll fuck them.
Proper yappy. Nice close. We've got the 2-time intervals now. We can wait to see price. Really want to see it expand. In an ideal world. And it's just tapped my 50%, so my stop's going to roll again. Just to cover my commissions just below here.
Aaron, what's your equity on the account? Must be alright.
51 at the minute. 51, yeah. Ideally expand through this high.
Close through with an FVG.
Yeah, we want to see closer on this candle, next candle, again expand. That would be great, and that would also give us 2-time intervals from the what's it called?
Low.
The immediate rebalance.
Nice.
I want to see this candle fail to touch this high here. I'm just going to cover some more commissions now, people. At this point, after we're expanding like that, if we reverse on ourselves, we're fully protected, so no more losing today.
Yeah, man.
No more chance of a loss, and that is lovely. Stop's just gonna roll. I mean, my TP. I'm gonna leave it here, but on my, I'll show you where it's going on my. Oh no, I have got a TP on actually. Let me just roll that up slightly.
Where you put
So, my TP's gonna stay here.
that? Yeah, might as well. Let's get it done with.
My
That's a nice
TP's gonna
little-
stay here. I want to see this stay untraded too, because it is PM session and we're counter trend trading. I thought this low down here had been around, but it actually hadn't. So apologies. The TP will stay exactly as is. I can remove the trade management. Now I'm gonna just roll my stop loss again, just below here, below this rejection block. All right.
Yeah.
So that is essentially now a complete winner. You can't lose.
Very nice. Beautiful.
And again, a lovely immediate rebalance here. And then stop's just going to run up again just to this high here, just below it, maybe a tick below it.
Can I get a fair value gap through that high there?
A fair value gap through that high would be nice to see, yeah. That would be
Let's
really
do
nice
it.
to see. So now we're completely locked in, lads. And there we go. There we fucking go, boys.